Real reason Dakota Johnson dumped Chris Martin after 8 years together. Chris Martin was dumped by fiancée Dakota Johnson because of his controlling behavior, per insiders. Dakota loved Chris. She still does, but he became way too controlling and dependent on her in the end, an insider said, per Radar Online. Dakota and Chris broke up after an 8-year-long serious relationship. The 50 Shades of Grey star was famously close to the Coldplay frontman's kids with Gwyneth Paltrow. The Shakespeare in Love actress also gushed about her friendship with Dakota and dubbed her an adorable, wonderful person. However, it was the yellow hitmaker's love of staying indoors and suffocating antics that led to the breakup. It became suffocating and unbearable to live with. If she went away or wasn't answering his calls for any length of time, he'd fly off the handle. Even when they were in the same city, the mole dished. He was also a sourpuss who didn't approve of her going out with friends, and preferred to stay in all the time instead of enjoying a social life, they added. The tipster also alleged that the Hymn for the Weekend singer didn't want the materialist star to mingle in Hollywood, and that was a hurdle in her path. Dakota is getting her groove back now and looking up her old friends, many of whom Chris wouldn't tolerate for one reason or another, and they're cheering this split from the rooftops and so glad to have her back, spilled the source. The only worry among her friends is the idea that she may eventually take him back. But Dakota is swearing up and down that it's for good this time. Mainly because she can't stomach being with a guy who won't allow her basic liberty, they added. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin were first linked in 2017. In 2024, reports claimed they had been engaged for years.